We recognize Carla Smith, a woman who from the break of dawn to the light of day is touching the lives of many Midlanders and Odessans. As a wife, mom, and both First Lady and Administrative Assistant of True-Lite Christian Fellowship, Smith is dedicated to change the lives of anyone through ministry.
I've had people say, I just don't know how you can do all that. And I'm like, well, what else would I be doing? Like, this is the most wonderful thing, but because he picked me out to be this. But he could have used anybody, but he chose me.
Carla says everything she is because of the Lord.
Had a little rough start early on, but my life turned around, accepting Christ, of course, and my whole outlook on why I live and why I was allowed to breathe his air became crystal clear.
She started off in teen ministry, and since then, she has been impacting the community she grew up in.
That drive to pour back into the community was from the very, very beginning. Outside of the church, outside of being married to a preacher, outside of any of that, it was what I knew I was called to do, was to be involved.
Carla has worked with several nonprofits in the community.
From the Battered Women's Center to Teen Court to the Midlander Odessan Symphony and Chorale, or United Way, or being on the board for the Chamber of Commerce, just tons of things. A lot of different ways. It doesn't always have to be in a church setting for you to be out there and be involved in your community.
Her most rewarding time in the community was spent in jail ministering to women.
I did it for 5 straight years, every Thursday night for a long time. There's a huge population that you're speaking to when you're doing this every Thursday night because there's a rotating door. And to talk to all those women, hundreds, and see you impacting one. And I literally mean maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 that I can think of that it impacted them. It's refreshing. It's rewarding. I mean, I don't care that it wasn't a payoff for the masses. I care that there was one life that was changed, and I can see the long-reaching effects not only for that woman but also for her children.
Family is close to her heart, and she is grateful of the one she was able to create.
To shape and form a family unit that knows how to love each other. I love my family. I love that we kiss each other every time we see each other. We kiss each other hello. We kiss each other goodbye. We hug. We're affectionate people. And I just love that about the family that God has allowed me to be the matron of.
Not only is she humble about her family, but the woman she is.
I am most proud of 2 things. Number 1, being a woman of God.
And this woman of God is one who ministers at True-Lite Christian Fellowship through singing in her church choir.
I was a young adult, and we were putting prayer requests in a box. And I put in the box, I wanted to be able to sing. And I wanted to be able to sing for the Lord. And so when they were taking them out and reading them, everybody started laughing. Who put this in here? I was like, this is crazy.
But she didn't let the opinion of others stop her. What you see is a heart of gratitude that he allows me to share joy and hope and happiness and comfort. In all that she has done for the community and the lives she has impacted, her takeaway is confidence in the Lord. When you are confident in him, then you're confident in yourself. You don't apologize for who you are. You don't shrink back from who you are. You know you can run out there and embrace anything you want because he's right there with you. Her last piece of advice is to be yourself. Any principles, any good that I am, any good that you see in me came from principles that he set forth. Be yourself. Don't be me. Be you and him, and I guarantee you'll be the greatest you that there is.
I had such a great time talking with Carla. She is one of many remarkable women in West Texas making an impact in the Permian Basin. Reporting in studio, Bridget Sarpong, ABC Big 2 News.
And we want to know about the other remarkable women here in the basin. You can nominate them right now on your